In this video, I'm so excited to share 5 of my favorite recipes that actually will help to blast this menopausal belly fat that I know that you're trying so hard to get rid of. But before I share those recipes with you, I am going to ask you a huge favor. Can you please hit pause right now? Hit pause on this video, go to my YouTube channel, and just click subscribe. That would really be exciting for me if you do that. Thank you in advance. Go ahead. I'm going to pause for a minute. Go ahead and do that. Okay, now that you're back, I am going to link 2 links in my show notes below. One is a link to the Facebook group called Weight Loss for Midlife Women. If you've not come over and joined our community, you're missing out. We share recipes, weight loss tips. It's a great, positive, supportive community of other women that are working on their weight loss and health journey through these midlife years. So please join me there. The second link will be my calendar link. If you are ready to get this weight off and you are ready to make this the summer, the best summer, the healthiest summer in these menopausal years, the best years ahead of you, click on my calendar link, schedule a time, let's talk so I can really figure out where you're getting stuck at and where your weight loss goals are. So before we get started, I do have those five recipes I want to share with you. But in case we haven't met yet, I'm Nicole Dalton. I'm a family medicine physician assistant for over 20 years. And I've also worked in medically managed weight loss clinics. And I turned health coach about a year ago now, almost a year anniversary. And I did this because I never struggled with my weight. I had helped women for so long, hundreds, if not thousands of women lose weight through these years. And it wasn't until I hit perimenopause myself that I finally could relate to all these women that have been sharing their stories through perimenopause and menopause themselves about how they are working so hard, eating healthy, exercising, doing all the right things, but that weight was just packing on. And I didn't understand this fully, and I couldn't relate fully until I went through perimenopause myself and noticed I was gaining weight myself, enough weight that I was as heavy as my pregnancy weights. So I got serious and in researching for several years in order to fix myself and understand what was happening to my body. This was never taught in our medical training. Once I figured this out for myself, this information is just too important. I feel like every woman needs to know this information. So that's why I got into health coaching, to help other women through these challenging years of menopause, that it's not your fault when you're gaining weight. There's so many different hormone changes that are happening, but to understand that and to lose the weight, that's why I got into health coaching. So I would love to help you on your journey if you're ready to tackle this, and I'll make it simple and we'll have fun too. Okay. But yeah, so before we get started too, last thing, I have to update you a little bit on how this last week has been in my life. So this week has been super exciting. I actually was out in Colorado last weekend. I don't know if you can see on the camera here, my shirt, Colorado Mesa University. So I'm wearing a college shirt that my oldest son has committed to playing hockey for their team and going to school out there. And it's beautiful. It's gorgeous. I feel like these days with college, I feel like we're paying for not only the tuition and the schooling, but I feel like I would rather spend my money and help him in his college journey and pay for the experience too, right? Like I would rather spend my money on an experience these days, or travel or vacation, or college in the mountains, than pay for something material. So anyway, so we're excited for him. We're excited to go visit him out in Colorado in the fall. And them being around the mountains just reminded me too of nothing in life that is worth anything, worth it in your life. Nothing in life is worth it unless you have a hard climb or a hard struggle to get to. right? So, like climbing mountains, like the view up on the top of these mountains are absolutely stunning, gorgeous. Where his college is located at in Grand Junction, Colorado. You look one way, and there's literally this mountain range of like dry desert-like mountains that you would picture in Arizona. And then the other side of the mountains, you look the other way and you see this mountain range of like snow-capped Rocky Mountains. I mean, it's absolutely gorgeous, but it reminds me of how weight loss is, right? If you start off and you know that weight loss is going to take time, consistency, it's going to be hard stepping out of your comfort zone and creating a new lifestyle for yourself. It's like climbing a mountain. But ladies, it's so worth it once you do that. And once you can get to the top of that mountain and that summit, which is your health, once you get to your peak health that was meant for your body, I'm telling you, the grass is way greener up on the top, and it's so worth that challenging climb. So you could absolutely do this. Okay. But speaking of college, I went to, for my schooling, I went to Knox College, which for undergrad, we also call it the Harvard of the Midwest over in Galesburg, Illinois. And then for my medical training, I went to Downers Grove, Illinois at Midwestern University. So enough about me. Let's get into these 5 recipes. So I actually felt like it would be easiest to share those 5 recipes in the show notes below. There's a link. You just go to the link, click on the link, and you'll get your 5 recipes. They're super delicious, super easy to make, super quick to make, and so nutritious and tasty, and they will help you on your weight loss journey and help to get rid of this excess belly fat that you're not wanting. So click on that link for your free recipes. But ladies, if I can cook and if I can learn how to eat healthy, so can you. Okay. I grew up in a home where my mom really never cooked a whole lot. She more than, she really kind of just heated stuff up, like put it on the stovetop and like heated food up. And I feel like that's what we lived off of. I remember maybe a few homemade meals, but not for the majority of meals. So I never really learned how to cook growing up. And then when I got into my 20s and was living on my own, I feel like I was definitely cooking lots of macaroni and cheese, Bisquick pancakes. I was cooking grilled cheese with that gross like Velveeta cheese slice. And and the funny thing is that I thought that was cooking, right? Like I truly thought that was how you cook. And it wasn't until I had children and I had to learn how to cook healthy for them that I finally started to get more curious about foods and what it looks like to actually cook meals. And thankfully, my husband, Ryan, he's an amazing cook. He always has been. He's taught me a lot through these years too, about how to cook and how to make food taste good, right? Like just throwing extra seasonings and spices on there really makes a difference. But I purposely picked these 5 recipes because I don't know about you, but I know my days of between working in clinic and health coaching and raising 3 boys, married, right? Like there's a lot going on. My father, luckily, thankfully, he's in great health. But I know that time will come to start taking care of him as well. I know a lot of you ladies are in that position of taking care of aging parents as well. So anyway, our life is being pulled in so many different directions. And I so enjoy making food simple, creating very basic, simple, easy meal plans to grab and go through the week. But you can absolutely make your life healthy, nutritious, filling meals that are quick and simple. And occasionally I will throw in a new recipe that takes a little bit longer prep if I know that I have that extra time, say like on a weekend or a Sunday afternoon, then I will do that. But otherwise, get curious about the foods you're eating. what are you putting in your mouth every day? Because our food is our medicine, and what you're eating and drinking every day is affecting your body's inside, and the way that we're holding our weight and our body composition that changes through this phase in our life. So get curious about the foods you are eating. And I feel like a lot of women will get stuck in the shame or the guilt of, I got here, this is my own fault, why I gained weight. Honestly, it's not your fault. There's so many different hormonal changes going on that's causing this weight gain. And you're not alone. This is not your fault. Okay. So many women struggle during this phase in life, but understanding what is happening and also understanding that this is the time in our life where we do have to switch up the type of foods that we're eating daily and how to structure that to lose the weight. But it can be done, and it absolutely can be done. I've been working with my clients and they're all losing weight. Okay. All my clients have lost at least 10 to 25 pounds within 16 weeks. And the ones that have lost 10 pounds are the ones that really only had the 10 pounds that they were working on losing. So right now we got done with we're working on a 30-day challenge, a strength challenge. So this morning, I actually just got in from a 15-mile bike ride and some strength workout. I'm training for an Olympic distance triathlon this summer, but I like to keep up with my clients. They're doing amazing. And so we have a 30-day challenge going on for strength. And so it's fun to see their improvements and what they're learning as well. So check out my 5 recipes. The link is below. If you are ready to join me on a free mini consult call, that link is in the show notes below as well. Have a great day and enjoy those recipes. I can't wait to hear how you like them. Please comment after you have a chance to try them. Let me know what you think.